Hey YouTube, it's Jenna. I am just checking in for my 27-week post-op lap-band video. I'm sorry that it's so late. It's about 10:30 here in Kansas. I have had a long day. If you guys have been following my journey, you know that I drive 3 hours to my surgeon's office and 3 hours home. And today I had a fill, so I'm just now getting home. I had to go to the grocery store, and so now I'm finally just got out of the shower, finally making a video. So let's just get started. For those of you just starting to follow me, thank you so much. I started my journey 2 weeks pre-op liquid diet at 328.6 pounds. I was banded on February 16th, 2012, so I'm just a little over 6 months post-op. And last week I weighed in at 244.6 pounds. This week I weighed in at 244.6 pounds. I think it's so funny how that happens and how like you do things so much differently week to week, but yet you weigh in at the same thing. So I was kind of shocked at that. So that puts me down 84 pounds total. I did much better this week than I did last week. Last week I had a rough week, and I still had a loss. And then this week I still did cardio, but I did a lot more weightlifting and starting to work a lot more on lifting with my legs. At first, I really was focused on my arms, like doing just arms when I lift, just because I'm so paranoid, like my extra skin. I'm not even like prepared to show it yet because it's embarrassing, but I'm hoping that with time I can, like, somehow it'll go back to somewhat normal. I know that I'm going to have extra skin, and that's just a fact of being overweight, letting myself get to that point, and now, you know, I have to basically pay for the consequences of being so overweight. So we'll deal with that. Griffin, out. So, anyway, so today I had my fill. I don't even know what fill it was. I don't keep track of how many fills. I do know that I was at 5.7 cc's in my 10 cc Allergan band, and my surgeon ended up putting 0.4 cc's in today. And then I sat up, and I'm sure everyone's surgeon does the same thing. You have to swallow like a cup of water. And I didn't feel like it was just sitting there, but I just felt like I could feel like the gurgling kind of thing going on. And so she took 0.2 out of my band. So basically right now I have 5.9 cc's in my 10 cc band. So hopefully that will give me some better restriction than what I was having. I was definitely eating bigger portions than I felt I should have been. I know they tell you like three meals a day, 1 cup meals. Like, there is no way I am eating way more than that. I feel like in the morning I have my my shake, and then maybe like a protein bar, or nothing at all. Sometimes I just have the shake. And then for lunch I'll have a salad or some chili or just chicken. I mean, it just kind of depends, but I feel like I'm eating a lot more than I should. And a lot of times in between breakfast and lunch, I'll get hungry and have like the individual size popcorn or a Fiber One bar or something like that. So I definitely feel like I needed a fill. So hopefully it will help with the weight loss. I just want to be out of the 240s at this point. That would be fabulous. What else is going on? This week was like super stressful this past week. I started back going to college. I know I'll be 28 next week, but I stopped going to school whenever my husband and I, right before we got married. I just thought, oh, I want to take a semester off and plan our wedding, and then I'll go back. Well, that was really stupid because clearly my parents knew I wasn't going to go back, but I thought I was because I was young and I knew everything. So taking time off was not the smartest decision that I ever made, but I'm now 7 years later going back to school, and it's not for any other reason than just to get my degree, honestly, because I have an amazing job. I love my job very, very much. I'm a customer service manager for a bank, and it's an incredible position that I have, but I'm just going back to get my management degree so that I have that to fall back on if I ever need it. And I think it will be good to eventually maybe move up in my current, in the current bank that I'm at. So you never know what can happen. So anyway, that's been kind of a stressor because I'm trying to balance school, being a mom, being a wife, working out, eating right. Like, I'm trying to balance all this, and I'm like, what, I just got into a really good place where I have the gym and everything, food, all that balanced, and then I have to throw school in the mix, and so it's a little bit stressful, but my husband's been really, really supportive, and so I know that I can make it through. I'm trying to figure out my gym schedule. I may have to cut back to only 4 days a week instead of 5, so we'll see what happens. What else is going on? I don't know. Oh, my surgeon, I had done my numbers, not my measurements, but I've lost 84 pounds, and I am, including my 2 weeks of liquid diet, I am 29 weeks out from starting my journey. And I did the math on it today, and I believe it was like I've lost 2.9 pounds on average per week, which is awesome. So that's kind of cool to see if you go back and look at it. And like today, I was just feeling kind of bummed because my scale didn't move, and it was just kind of frustrating to me, even though, it could just be many different things. You could be losing inches, but your scale's not moving. So I went back and watched my 6-month picture video, and it really is what I needed. And I know that may sound kind of weird that I'm going back and watching my own video, but it's so cool to see how far I've come. And so don't let that 1 week where you don't have a loss and you just stay the same weight, don't let it affect, your whole day or your whole life or consume you. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm averaging 2.9 pounds a week, which is a really good feeling. And my surgeon walked into the office, or into the room today, and she's like, "You are shrinking." She's like, you could just tell that she was, really proud of me, and then that made me feel really, really good. So anyway, sorry guys, I'm still getting over this, like whatever. It's just now the cough and whatever. I don't know. Our security guard at work tried telling me that maybe I have whooping cough. He's trying to freak me out. Anyways, I think I'll stop jabbering and go to bed. So, anyway, I hope that you guys have a great week, and go get your workout on. Eat something healthy, and feel good about yourselves this week. And I will talk to you next week, okay? And Mila, you have a blessed day. Mwah! Because, she always tells us to have a blessed day. So I thought maybe I'd give it right back to her. Okay, guys, bye.